Let's get into the papers. We have a few minutes to go. The Daily Graphic, it says, speak truth to Vice President. Asante Hene is speaking there. Now, President should pay tax on salary. A committee is recommending that. Special supplement on Idil Adha. It's in the paper. Your vote buying aberration of democracy. NCCE chairperson is speaking. I think that is worth noting. Vote buying is a disgrace and a disgusting practice that we should abhor entirely by all parties involved. Anya Sotom, MPP's fortress, poor road drainage system. All right, that's it for the front page of the Daily Graphic.
Right, I have with me the Ghanaian Times newspaper. The 1992 Constitution Review recommendations, President to pay tax, a number of ministers to be capped at 25, deputy ministers' positions to be scrapped, as well as MPs to cease being ministers. Government releases 7.4 million Ghana cedis to clear 64 containers of medical supplies, and that story can be seen on page 8 of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. National Security holds SSSS awareness creation campaign for GA Market Queens. Ambulance case, court admits audio recording of conversation between Jakba AG.
All right, I have the Chronicle, and on the front page of the Chronicle it says, myself and Dami met 4 times at odd hours. Jakba tells court after admission of audio recordings into evidence. This case is getting more interesting by the day. 13,875,286 seedlings distributed on Green Ghana Day. NUGS reiterates call on EC to set up centers on campuses. And we have AFDB loan saves cocoa industry from collapse. Boahin Edu is speaking. Now, there's a scripture on the front page of the Chronicle, and today's scripture says, Proverbs 25, verse 9, argue your case with your neighbor himself, and do not reveal another's secret. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Nice one.
There's always Chronicle. Is that, I think they have a Bible scholar who is in their office. You find the appropriate scripture. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
Nice. I have with me the Daily Guide newspaper. Constitutional Review Committee proposes 277 MPs, 2.37 million ambulance case. I met Dame in Kulendi's house, and that's from Jakpa. Kaswa soldier killed, charged with murder. And also Baumia presents laptops to students, and government allocates 7,429,000 Ghana cedis, 694 to clear medical goods. And that story can be seen on page 6 of the Daily Guide.
Yeah, you know, this particular medical equipment and medical, things that are at the port, I find it so bizarre because if I think about it, you have Global Fund has put together monies from different countries, right? Because different people contribute, and they've bought you at no cost to your coffers. Ministry of Education is not costing them anything. It's not costing the government of Ghana anything. We've bought you equipment and supplies, okay, and delivered it to your country. The only part of the deal is that clear it yourself. That's all.
Just go and take
Meanwhile, we control the clearing.
So why is it
listen. Government of Ghana controls GRA. GRA has the right to control taxes at the ports. It's all of it is in our hands. So
why is this
it's like something is wrong with us, so that the Minister of Health now has to come and say that he is going to make sure that it will be cleared in 2 weeks. And if it's not cleared, he himself will come and he will set up camp. I mean, please,
Ghana.
Let's grow up. Hey, Dabeng. Anyway, let's move on. Republic Press has these headlines. Ablakwa's Castle of Lies crashes as facts speak for themselves in Snit Hotel sale. Pregnant woman 2 others missing after boat capsizes on River Oti. This story is disheartening in so many different ways.
Yeah.
The people of Oti are now asking for if they will get, and let me be very sincere with you. After everything that has happened in the last 2 years, in terms of the Oti River itself, drownings, the Wager experience drownings, this call for life jackets, 2,000 life jackets. If you get 10, you are fortunate. Yeah, because it's like we don't learn anything. This, all people in all areas, all assemblies that people have to, cross water, should all have life jackets. Yeah, but again, we are watching. We'll see what will happen. There are people who are responsible. They are there. They are also watching. You can see us. Clash between Nkoranza SHS and Nkoranza TI leaves 8 injured, property damaged. Ghana is expecting $2 billion US dollars from Korea to boost economy. Every day expecting. We will generate our own. Cocoa industry roars back to life as Cocoa Board announces 2 billion Ghana cedi profit. And ambulance case, AG unfazed as judge admits jackpot tape. Now, the Cocoa Board story, is when they say it roars back to life. Okay, so how many tons are we going to produce this year? That's the one that matters.
Actually, anyway, I have the New Finder newspaper. 3 weeks doomsday looms due to reduced gas supply from Nigeria. Kufuor scholars launched voter education campaign at graduation ceremony. Cocoa Board touts 2 billion Ghana cedis profit in 2023. Aggressive fight against swollen shoot disease. Over 13.8 million seedlings distributed for Green Ghana Day, as well as memorial and Thanksgiving service of Osakitili Nene Dome Siako II, known in private life as Superintendent of Police retired. Then anyway, that's a funeral announcement or a memorial Thanksgiving, right? And the story can be seen on page 9 of the New Finder.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. 3 weeks doomsday looms. The ECG and Greco have finally released a timetable for doomsday. Isn't it interesting that because it's due to the supply, reduced gas supply from Nigeria, that one we have been able to release.
Now it is not a localized fault anymore, huh? It's a doomsday. Finally, have
this
we
one is not
agreed?
doomsday again, no.
Have we agreed?
It's not doomsday again.
Have we agreed now
This
that
one
it is doomsday? Okay.
But you see how they specify 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, we are here. We are watching. Last night, my light went off.
Yeah. As well.
The Informer, on records and achievements, Baumia James Mahama says score is 33-0. NPP running mate slot, give Baumia time, Hackman tells party. Hey, I thought that this week they were supposed to release the running mate. Now we have to give time again. Okay. Forthcoming free SHS legislation, minority wants dedicated fund. Okay, MPS celebrates Mustafa Hamid as he marks birthday today. Kenya accepts Jospon Group's module. All right, so that's what we have on the front page of the Informer.
Right, the Inquisitor, alleged stealing of ex-minister's cash, Cecilia's ex-maid makes demand. Cocoa Board trial, we don't determine suitability of fertilizer on cocoa, GSA official to court. May Allah accept our sacrifices, Dr. Prempeh to Menchia South Muslims. Minority not against free SHS bill. The story was in the paper yesterday. Youth unemployment poses dangerous repercussions for Ghana, and that's from the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Alban Sumana Gbagben.
All right, fantastic. Now, my final paper here is the Catholic Standard, and it says here, Opoku Ajiman ordained Bishop of Konongo Mampong. Congratulations to him. Pope Francis tells priests to keep homilies short as people fall asleep. You people cry, why are you falling asleep in church? Is it the sermon that is boring or you didn't sleep early on Saturday night? Let's be real. What is that? You are watching movies till late, then you go and sleep in church. And now you are forcing the Pope to say, reduce the length of the sermon. All right. A new secondary education curriculum to inculcate Ghanaian values in youth. This is coming from NACA. Long overdue. Long overdue. Listen, when I was at Ray Church School, many decades ago, there were things that we learned that were not academic. They were social, they were cultural, they were imbibing ethics and standards and values into us. You see, I don't know where all of that went at this time. Now, the national curriculum people, they have to come and insist on making it, a part of it. Where did we go wrong? You know, it's important. All right, then let me give the final one. The Catholic Church in Africa booming, but faces big challenges. All right, so that's what we have.
All right.
Yeah.
I have the BNFT Business and Financial Times newspaper. Standard Chartered Executive Vice Chairman pays working visit. E-commerce navigating challenges and embracing opportunities. IEA pushes for stricter 3% budget deficit ceiling, plus new fiscal rules and independent fiscal council. PIAC urges long-term national development plan for strategic allocation of oil revenues. FSRP targets irrigation scheme for rice, tomato, and all. That story can be seen on page 2. I like that one though. Automotive policy requires rigorous implementation, and Kenyan Council of Governors impressed with Jospond's sanitation model. That story can also be seen on page 3 of the B and FT newspaper.
All right. You know, this Cecilia Dapa's case is not going anywhere because, look, Cecilia Dapa's ex-maid makes demands.
Interesting. Interesting times ahead.
It's very wild, though. You listen to the demands that is being made here. Lawyers of Patience Butchie, the 18-year-old former housemaid of Cecilia Dapa, have filed a motion at the High Court for an order demanding from the Office of the Special Prosecutor all investigation documents on Cecilia Dapa and her husband. The motion filed on Tuesday, June 12, 2024, led to the adjournment of Tuesday's court sitting, where Daniel Osei-Kuffour was expected to face further cross-examinations. Now, the counsel for Patience Butchie, the first accused, told the Criminal Division of the High Court in Accra that the motion for an order of the court to procure the documents from the OSP will enable us, in quotes, enable us effectively cross-examine, all right, the husband of the former minister, Daniel Osei-Kuffour. Now, it means that there are things they believe that are hidden and will expose and will be exposed. That will make the case more interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes on to say, we filed a motion on Wednesday, June 12th, with a return date of June 27th for an order of this honorable court to procure documents from the Office of the Special Prosecutor to enable us to effectively cross-examine the current witness as well as the others listed on this matter. Okay, and that's the lawyer telling the court. Well, it's going to be interesting times ahead. I am looking forward to more of this. You know, I really thought this was one of those cases that will quickly be swept under the rug, or it will come to a quick conclusion, and then that's it, it's done, right? But
I think we all were looking forward to it going, like everything happening so fast.
Yeah.
But it's rather taking longer than
no, but I mean, it's interesting because it's and there are different sides to the whole thing. So the former minister herself it looks as though she being the subject of investigation, it seems to have rather quietened down, you know, because Yoko says, oh, there's nothing to investigate any further, whatever. But now the others who are also in court, it seems to, you know, be dragging it out. So we'll see where all of this goes.